Hi, I'm Alina Wang and welcome to Discovering China. This week we are going to share with you some of the best of Discovering China's 2012 season. We started our show with an episode focusing on classical Chinese dance and Chinese cuisine. Margaret Trey visited the New York Chinese Scholars Garden on Staten Island. The garden is built in the style of an authentic Ming Dynasty garden, similar to those in Suzhou in mainland China. We heard the story of Confucius, China's most revered philosopher, whose theories on social conduct have guided Chinese civilization for 2,000 years. Hedges met up with Long Fei Yang, a master of the Shanxi style Praying Mantis Kung Fu. Master Yang shared with us some of the secrets of his style.
That's awesome and very powerful too.
We took a look at some of the oldest styles of Chinese calligraphy.
This is 最古老的这个篆体。篆体写的文字呢，这从线条里边去看它的美。
We also attended the preview of Asian Art Week at Christies auction house in New York.
It was probably carved in the imperial workshops, and thus is subjected to like the highest standard of quality. It's made from a large, beautiful section of spinach green jade, and it's really beautifully carved with an interesting scene of the 6 scholars of Jushi. And those scholars, they are famous individuals of the Tang Dynasty.
Pipa player Vivian Ge performed a rendition of the classic Chinese folk song Ambush from our 10 sides in our studio. Now we show you the piece we feel represents our best work from the year 2012 in terms of content, storytelling, and video production techniques. This is the story of a hip-hop artist making music to raise awareness about the persecution of a traditional Chinese meditation practice thousands of miles away from mainland China. This is Rise Ascend.
Unshakable faith. He's been a hip-hop artist since high school.
I've done a lot of significant amount of albums, and we developed a following.
And in 2009, attorney and part-time rapper Jamil Lawrence would embark on a path that would change him and his music forever.
I practiced Falun Dafa Falun Dafa, it's an ancient Chinese meditation practice that was passed down from disciple to disciple, and then it was introduced to the public in 1992. And millions of people practice Falun Dafa. It's based on truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance, and it has 5 meditative exercises.
Falun Dafa took root in Jamil's life.
The teachings just touched me so profoundly that I realized this was something that I definitely wanted to practice.
And changed his character.
It's made me a less selfish person. It's made me think about others and everything that I do, and made me a more compassionate person.
Yet a conflict quickly emerged.
There is some hip-hop music out there that's pretty, pretty detrimental, pretty negative. And so, I wanted to make sure that I in no way wasn't a part of that.
But when Jamil learned that the practice he loved was subject to persecution in mainland China,
over 3,000 people have been murdered, and these are just the known deaths.
It shook him to his core.
As a wife, she was young. Doctor said she had cancer, medicine, and she gone.
When I found out that the Chinese government actually does organ harvesting, they actually take the organs of living practitioners and they sell those organs on the black market. That's something that is appalling to the highest degree.
So Jamil got back in the studio. Adopting the name Rise Ascend, he dedicated his music to raising awareness about the persecution and spreading positive messages about Falun Gong.
Over 3,000 lives, the rare evil regimes, murders they try to hide, daughters, mothers, and wives.
It's always a little bit different working with Jamil.
It's good? Is it all right? Nah.
The main reason is that a lot of people come in, they're doing material that they semi-believe in, they semi-understand what they're talking about. When he comes in, it's straight to the point. He knows exactly what he wants, he believes in what he's saying, and it's a little bit different than working with a lot of artists.
Jamil promoted his new album through hip-hop websites and on social networks. That's when Christian Karlgren, a Swedish Falun Gong practitioner living in Spain, spotted him on Facebook.
I sent him an email telling him I am so inspired, by everything he does, and I produce music, hip-hop music, and if he wants to collaborate, that would be awesome.
I said, why don't you send me a few tracks? And after hearing his tracks, I could see that we could make some good, powerful music together.
Within a month, and despite being separated by the Atlantic Ocean, the pair finished a whole album. The song Lin's Story is a true account of a Chinese family torn apart by the persecution.
A lot of people have families, and when you hear about a family that's torn apart by something as vicious as this persecution, you can't help but to have some kind of feeling about it and to be moved by it.
Now the pair have just released a new EP called Behind the Wall, carrying the same message.
Over 3,000 lives, the rare evil regimes, murders they try to hide, daughters, mothers, and wives, sons, fathers, and husbands. They kill them and sell their organs like it is nothing.
And they are succeeding at spreading this message in the West and to hip-hop fans in mainland China via the internet.
Feeling something is wrong, another day is too long for this to go on. Persecution of Falun Gong behind the wall.
Falun Gong means so much to me personally, and if I can inspire people and if I can make people aware of the persecution, then I basically, made my point.
When the darkness is over, there will be a new day.
Jamil says his music now represents the path he has traveled and how Falun Gong has changed him.
It's not about making money. It's not about fame. It's about sharing something that is very beautiful, sharing something that has helped me become a better person. and informing people about the vicious persecution that is taking place in China.
Whatever this path holds, Jamil is dedicated to continue spreading his message to the world.
When the tribulation is over, there will be a new day. When the darkness is over, there will be a new day.
Thank you for watching Discovering China. We will be back in 2013 with brand new shows bringing you the essence of traditional Chinese culture. Happy New Year, and we will see you soon.